All right, guys, what is up? It's Friday, March 12th. William and I are back. We have sports galore this weekend. I also slept really good for probably the first time in 4 or 5 months. Ball of energy this morning. Will, welcome on. How we doing? Ready to go?
I wish I was as fired up as you were.
Hey.
I went to sleep about 11:30 last night. What? You just
Ooh,
were sleepy? What about it? What made you go to
dude.
sleep so early?
So I had a self-care day. Literally self-care day. Got some
You
things done
got to
around the house.
appreciate those days. Those are
Yes.
very important.
Yeah, late around last night, I was just doing my research, planning for the week ahead because we have a big week coming up.
Huge.
And I ended up falling asleep around 7:30. Woke up on the couch at 10, and I was like, I
Okay.
just went straight back to bed. Fell asleep probably 10:15 and slept till like 4. Got up. I've been up since 4. Been to the grocery store already. I got a workout in. I've made breakfast. I've cleaned. I've showered. I've made some pics. I've studied. Let's go.
Oh my God. I wish that there was one person that seems to be as prepared as you are this morning. Cam Newton
Ooh.
resigned for pennies on the dollar. There's an indication, Dale, that with the report that was sent out this morning with Cam Newton resigning for 1 year with the New England Patriots, I would assume they are going to go pretty high in the draft of selecting a young quarterback. Am I correct or no?
I mean, they brought him back 1 year, $14 million. That is what a starting quarterback in the lower half of the league is making nowadays. So I don't think they brought
Pennies.
him back. I mean, pennies for Cam Newton, but also last year he signed for a lot less. So to
Yeah.
bring him back on this paycheck, it's good for Cam. He's getting at least one more payday. I still am a believer that another year in this system, Cam Newton can be very good. But last year was not a good test of character, I don't think, for Cam. New England had a bunch of people sitting out. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
still think they draft a young quarterback, but I think Cam Newton starts week 1.
I think that great amount of sleep that you had has led to your generosity because I don't think he's going to have any sort of bounce back. I have always
Ooh.
liked Cam. I liked him back in his days at Auburn. I liked what he did with the Panthers. I really feel, and you saw it all last year, outside of like the Seattle game when he did like that front flip into the end zone and almost won it. I think he's shot. The way he throws the ball, there's no touch. I don't know what kind of system they're going to implement with him now and what kind of weapons are coming back outside of an aging Julian Edelman. It's
Who's
kind of
not
sad to
coming
see.
back. Yeah. And I don't think Edelman's on his way back either. So it'll be interesting to see what the wide receiver room does look like. Dude, so the funniest thing I saw on TV this morning, I saw SportsCenter a couple times. We've all been there
Yeah.
before. Professional golfer, and I know I'm going to butcher this name. Someone's going to help me out. Byung Hun yesterday, the 17th
Yes.
hole. The 17th hole at Sawgrass is a par 3. And when I say you have to land this ball on an island, you have to land this ball on an island, or it's off the back, going trip splash, it's in the water, you're wet. 11 on 17 for Byung Hun yesterday, and he went to Twitter after, and his tweets were electric. If you guys haven't seen him yet, go check him out. PGA is not very friendly with us sharing their clips. We've been taken down a couple times, but we've
Yes.
been there before. As a professional golfer, how do you think you would respond to the adversity of just going ball after ball after ball into the water like that?
Well, there is a certain rule of how many balls that you can carry inside of the bag. It's not like us where we could just like have a charity and say, okay, here's another ball, here's another one, here's another one. Let me go search in the freaking water and near like the shore for extra balls. That's not how it works at the professional level. That shit is super, super hard. TPC Sawgrass. By the way, Sergio Garcia, the guy who is known for throwing temper tantrums and spitting inside of golf cups, is in the lead at 7 under. But for my man, I I feel for it. I think he kind of reinsures everyone in the golf community. Hey, I'm just like you. That's super hard. That 17th hole is a bitch. You were right. You have to stick a dart in that small diameter of an island. I mean, I think like Castaway, like Tom Hanks, he was better off doing the sauce thing with Wilson in the background than trying to stick that. That's how hard that shot is. But no, TPC Sawgrass, it's going to be a good weekend. And then a couple days ago, there was a rule that basically the PGA, without saying it was Bryson DeChambeau's rule, they basically implemented it to where you cannot manipulate a geographical shot, meaning he can't go into another fairway to try to help improve his shot. You have to stay on course. That guy is changing the rule. Just give it to him already. But
How do you
super fun
implement
weekend
that
of golf.
rule? How do you implement that rule?
Because
I've seen both of us on a tee box before. You can't tell me that we're aiming anywhere.
Yeah. And I mean, that's why they're getting paid, and
Yeah.
we are just drinking and being degenerates on a golf course.
Last question for you on this topic: if you were to tee box on 17, what do you think you would hit?
I'd probably birdie. No, I'm just kidding. Are you talking about the club, or are you talking about what my score would be?
Like what do you think your realistic score would be if you were to sit there and have to go ball after ball?
With a breakfast ball, a mulligan, a do-over, everything. I would say hopefully a bogey if I'm being super generous, but that's not how it goes. I would either hit it into the water, take a drink. I would hit it onto the green. It would bounce off. That's just my luck. What about you?
The over-under for you, I'd set at 7. The over-under for me, I'd set at 5.
Oh, we might have to do something like this. We might just have to.
Oh, fuck.
Something that we are doing this weekend and for the next 2 weeks. The NCAA tournament is arriving. It is coming. We can see it in the distance. It's almost here. It's like Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. That's all we've been hearing for the past year since it was canceled. But for now, it's conference tournament weekend. The Mountain West, my SSU Aztecs, the Big Ten, your Ohio State Buckeyes, they took care of business. There's 57 games on yesterday, which I don't think that's enough. I think there could have been more, but that will have to suffice. So with that being said, there was a couple upsets. I mean, Villanova lost yesterday to Georgetown. Apparently, Patrick Ewing, no one knows him at MSG anymore, even though he played like 30 years ago.
Sad.
Yeah, we can say that for maybe a little bit later. The whole, hey, do you know me guy? Like we talked about that with Aaron Judge's girlfriend back in the past. But Dale, my SSU Aztecs, they beat Wyoming, a stingy team, in a very, very nervy win. They take care of business. They play tonight at 6:30 against the Nevada Wolfpack. For you, the Buckeyes, they took care of business yesterday. What are we looking at?
Yeah, we got Purdue today. Purdue's a stingy team, dude. They've beaten us twice so far this year. I think they're ranked number 20 in the country right now, but I don't think that ranking does them justice. They play everybody tough as nails. We're 1-point favorites heading into the game, and I think we get it done today. Ohio State's been playing very tough. We hate, not a lot of wins to show for it, but we've had a brutal schedule recently. Got a big dub yesterday, but this is a stingy Purdue team. We'll see. We tip off at 11 a.m. today, so got to get it done.
Early action. Now, at this point, I think I can consider you guys an at-large bid, regardless of what happens today. I think we can assume that you guys are probably going to get in.
Pencil us on the 2-3 line, regardless.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No,
you know what? I'm just overall, I'm happy that we can discuss this because a year ago, I think the world was stopping. It was like let's just say like when you're at the movie theater and then like the projector goes out and just stops. That's where we were kind of at last year at this time, where everyone was saying,
did you plan wearing that shirt today on purpose? Because that's what I was wearing last time there was an NCAA tournament ready to go.
By the way, this is our old work quarter zip sweatshirts. That was unintentional. That's just the result of a bad laundry day. I have some laundry I need to do. So that's kind of weird how that happens. Maybe the universe knew that we were speaking about it, but no, I'm excited. I have to put it out there, just because a year ago it was way too tough.
It really was. Moving on to the gambling. I was 2-1 last night. Charlotte decided to give up points literally as time was expiring to not cover. So that was the only loss I had. I've been very competitive, 3-2 on the week. Lost the only bet I had. Washington did not cover Wednesday. Will, I'm about to put some bets out this weekend, dude. What are you doing? You tailing me? You trusting in college picks? How do we feel about this?
There is a firestorm of picks that I could be doing this weekend. There's so much. I need to do a little more homework. It's still early. My team doesn't play till later, so I can kind of focus on that. I'll tell a couple. I mean, we have a lot going on, right? We have a lot. We have obviously the conference tournaments. We have some NBA action. Yeah.
Golf.
You know what? See, I might do some props with golf just because I procrastinate on it. I like going into the weekend knowing that I declared a winner. Now I can just be like, home slice over here is going to shoot another 11 on 17. So
yeah, I don't think Byung Hung is going to be the winner this week at Sawgrass.
Byung Hung. No, it's really great. I mean, Dale, this is probably like one of the best times of the year in terms of the sports betting calendar.
It's the best.
It has to be, and that's what I'm super pumped about. Before we go though, Charlie, do you want a treat? I want to give a quick shout out to Charlie the Parlay Pup. It was his birthday last night. We didn't record yesterday because it didn't fall on the schedule. But our beloved four-legged best friend, Charlie the Parlay Pup, turned 6 years old. which in dog years is what, like 42 or something. But realistically, he acts like a senior citizen. So he's like
He is.
69 years old.
Yeah.
Charlie, I don't know
See,
where he's at.
he's not
I'm
even
trying to
interested in
find.
a treat for his birthday.
That's what I'm trying. Charlie. Oh, well.
It's sad. He was birthdayed out. I saw the cupcake he ate. He ate it last night. He's still lethargic right now.
Yeah, he's still suffering from a cake high. Usually, I would have appreciated if he could have taken a couple bites. He inhaled it like a fucking vacuum, and
What
I think
do you
he's still
expect?
feeling it.
The man's was hungry.
Yes.
All right, guys. Give us follows this weekend. We will have bets going literally every day. I cannot wait to be glued in front of my TV. I'm officially in hibernation. You see the TV on behind me. 3 TVs will be on every second I am here. So give us a follow, WOTM Daily, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Tiki Talkie, Apple, Spotify, at Will Galvez, at Arendelle_. And we will be back on Monday.
Have a safe betting weekend and overall great health weekend, guys. We will see you, as Dale said, on Monday.
Let's go.